Alright, and welcome. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can sell a particular product in pieces and in pack or in dozing simultaneously at the same time. So how can we achieve this? Let's assume the product we are going to be using for as an example in this tutorial is called Betaren. So we can just search for Betaren right here. Alright, I just search for Betaren right here, and this is the product right here. So how did I get here, in case you are asking? So you click on product. Once you log in, just click on your product. It will drop down. Once it drop down, you click on this list product. Once you click on the list product, you are going to search the particular product that you want to set. Don't forget, initially when you add all your product will be in pieces. I believe you get it. The base unit for all your product will be in pieces actually. So we are going to be creating higher units for them, for those that we are selling in two ways, that we are selling in pieces or in pack or something like that. So how can we achieve that? So once you search for this Betaren product, this is right here. So we have to do two things before we proceed on this particular product. We are going to navigate to our unit. Don't forget I said we are going to create higher units for it. So navigate to unit under here. Once you click on this unit, then click on add. So how can we add higher units? So we have something. Don't forget, just type something like this. We are going to put the product name. You know, the product name we are talking about right here is Betaren. So put the product name in front, then followed by the units. The product name in front, followed by the higher unit for that particular product. If it is dozen, you can say Betaren dozen. If it is carton, you can say Betaren carton. If it is pack, you can say Betaren pack. If it is paracetamol, you say paracetamol pack, paracetamol dozen, like that. Then you can put a short name right here. Then don't forget, under allow decimal, you click on, always use, if it is higher units, use yes for higher units. Click on yes. Then under this place, click on, this place is very, very important. Click on check mark this, add as multiple of other units. I believe you understand that. Add as multiple of other units. What does it mean? Is it something like, if we have 1 dozen, we have 12 pieces inside 1 dozen. So inside this Betaren pack, we have 5. We have 5 this thing, or let's say probably we have something like, since we are selling it 400 naira, let's say we have something like 2. We have 2 pieces inside Betaren pack. We have 2 pieces. I believe you understand that. We have 2 pieces. Or for better this thing, let's say we have 4. We have 4. Sorry, we have 4 pieces inside 1 pack. So we are going to select the base units. Don't forget, always use pieces for your base units actually, to make it simple. So use pieces for your base units. Then we say we have 4 pieces of this inside 1 pack of Betaren. So that's how to do it. You just click on save. So once you click on save, that's not all. The next thing we have to do now is to go straight to our product back. And then once you've done that, another thing you have to make sure is available is this selling price group. Navigate to this selling price group right here. Under product, you are going to see selling price group. Once you're on the selling price group, you can see I've already created bulk purchase price. I've already created wholesale price. I believe you see that. So how did I do that? You're going to click on add button right here. Once you click on this add button, you name your this thing that you want to be selling. You can say bulk purchase price or wholesale price or anything. Once you put it right here, just put the name and click on save. Once you click on save, you have it listed here just like this one, but I've already done that before. I won't be repeating that. In case you've not done this, come and confirm you have done it. You just need to do it once. You just need to do this place once. But the other units, you have to be creating higher units for each product that you want to be selling in 2 ways, maybe in pieces and in pack, or in pieces and in dozen. So that's how it is. Once you've confirmed you've done this, now let's navigate. Let's go back to our product now. Click on list product. Under list product, you are going to, then let's search for the Betaren product again. Now on this Betaren product, now I'm going to click on action. Once I click on action, all this thing will drop down. So where we want to work actually, I'm going to click on this edit. But before I click on this edit, if you want to add selling price group, you can also add it from here, from the drop down here. You can say add or edit group price. You can just go straight from here. if you want to adjust quantity, this is where to adjust quantity. This add or edit opening stock. In this software, opening stock means quantity, but that's not where we are going. The main thing, we are going to click on edit. We want to edit this particular product. So what are we going to do now is that we are going to attach those to the unit that we just created. We are going to attach it to this product. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to see under this related subunit, you are going to see something like subunit in your system. If you do not see this subunit in your system, just navigate to business settings. Under business settings, let me quickly show you that one. If you do not see related subunits, navigate to business settings. Then under business, click on business settings. Okay, let me click on leave. We are still coming back there. So I've clicked edit right now under the action button. So once you click on edit, you can see we have pieces right here, right? Then you can attach one more bettering pack according to the product. This is bettering, right? So we are going to attach bettering pack. That is, we can now sell in pieces and we can also sell it in pack. This is the base unit, which is the smallest unit, which is the subunit, which is the higher unit. I believe you understand that. Once you've done that, you now scroll down. Under this scroll down, you're going to see a button that says save and add selling price group. We want to group our prices now. We want to group selling price. We want to group bulk purchase price or wholesale price. We want to group it to this particular product. You click on this. Once you click on this right here, so it's going to take you straight to where you're going to add your price. Now, don't forget, I said we have 4 pieces inside one pack of this bettering product. And one pack normally we're supposed to sell it 2,400 naira. Okay, we are selling it 400 naira, right? And if we have four pack inside 4 pieces inside one pack, that is 4 multiplied by 400 naira. I believe you get this, which is equals to 1,600. Sorry, it's supposed to be 1,600. So instead of this 1,600, now we can decide to be selling it 1,500, because if a customer buy in bulk or in pack, they do want automatic discount, so which is normal. So what we are going to do, instead of selling this 1,600, this is what we are going to do. We are going to ask ourselves, how much, instead of this 1,600, how much are we selling? How much discount are we going to give them? Or how much are we going to be selling it instead of this 1,600? Let's assume we are going to be selling it 1,400 naira. I believe you get that, 1,400 naira. So instead of putting the 1,400 naira here directly, so before we do that, what we just need to do is we are going to divide that assuming price that we want to be selling it. We are going to divide it by the quantity that we have inside one pack. I believe you understand that. So the assuming price we want to be selling, the pack price is 1,400 naira instead of 1,600. So now that assuming price now divided by what? Divided by 4, because we have 4 pieces inside one pack. So I will now click on this. So that definitely we now have 350. It is this 350 now we are going to copy. It is this 350 now we are going to put on our bulk purchase price. I believe you understand that. So you can copy the same thing if you want for the wholesale price. You can copy the same thing. But if you are a retail store, you can just make use of this bulk purchase price. But if you are selling both retail and wholesales, so you can have another thing for your wholesale price. Just do the same calculation. Just divide your assuming price, the price you want to be selling in, divide it by the number of the pieces we have inside that pack. I believe you understand that. Divide it, then it's going to give you what you are going to input here. Once you input it, just click on. So we are going to click on save. We've already added quantity. We already added quantity to this particular product. So once you click on save, let's look at how it's going to be on the POS screen. So I will now get to the POS screen where the cashiers are selling. So then I'm going to search for bettering products. Sorry, I made a mistake. So bettering. So I'm going to search for bettering product. Now this bettering product, you can see, normally the default selling price of bettering product is 400 naira. I believe you can see this. but I don't want to sell it. Okay, if a customer want to buy in retail price, I will use default selling price. I repeat, if a customer is buying in retail price, maybe pieces, I will use default selling price to sell. So I'll make sure this place is on default selling price before I search or before I scan that product. But if a particular customer is buying in bulk, or in pack or in dozen like that, I'm going to switch this place. I'm going to switch it to bulk purchase price. Bulk purchase price. Before I now search for my product. As you can see it, so right here, this is it. So we now have what? We have 350. So I'm going to switch this place to better pack. Pack will work with bulk. I believe anybody that buy in pack is buying it in bulk, so always knows this. So instead of that 1,600, which is supposed to be the normal price, we've already given that customer an automatic discount, which we are now selling it 1,400 naira. So we are selling it 1,400 naira instead of 1,600. I believe you get it. So that's how to do it. So that is, if the person is buying 2-pack, just click on this plus button. You have 2.8. If the person is buying we have 4.2. I believe you understand that. But if the person is buying in retail, switch it back to default selling price, then search for your product. If the person is buying in bulk or in pack, so you switch to this one to bulk purchase, then search for your product. Veteran. Then you don't sell at bulk price or just switch this back to bulk pack, because pack will work with bulk purchase. So then you have 1,400 naira as it is. So that is that. So that is how to sell in. That's how to create a particular product in pieces and in pack, and how to sell a product in pieces and in pack or in dozen. So that's that. Once you are done, just click on cash or multiple pay and sell. So that is that. Then another thing I want to show you in this video is how you can update all the bulk, all the pack price or all the dozen price at once. Let's say you don't want to be doing it one after the other, but you just want to do it at once through Excel file. So how can you achieve that? What you are going to do now is to navigate to this product right here. On that product, you are going to see update price. You can see update price right here. Click on this update price. On the update price, click on export product price. I will click on export product price now. Let's look at what will happen. So this is the product. So I will open it. Once you have to have Excel installed on your system. Once you have Excel installed on your system, it automatically open. Once you open it, let's see what we have. Now here we have, okay, let me click edit, enable editing. So you can see it. So I will expand. Let me expand this. So please do not touch according to the instruction, do not touch the school number and do not touch the product name. Don't change the product name and don't change the scanner number, which is this, the barcode number, the barcode scanner number. Do not change it and do not change the product name. So just make sure you select this. And now the selling price now, this is the default selling price. As you can see, this is the retail price. This is the retail price, which is the default selling price. Now the bulk purchase price now. So just like I explained the other time, how much are we selling it? We are selling. Now let's search for that better product. You can use any product, but let's search for better product so that you can going to understand. I'm going to press Ctrl F in Excel. Ctrl F means find. So on this Ctrl F, I'm going to search for better. So I'll click on find all. So this better product right here. So for the better product, you can see we've already put these are the things that we inputted in when we were doing the tutorial the other time. So we have 350. So just like I explained the other time, it's very, very simple. We are selling one for 400 naira, right? So we have how many inside the pack? We have 4 pieces, and when we multiply that 4 pieces by 400 naira, it gave us 1,600. And we now decided that okay, we can now be selling 1,600 because a customer that buy in pack will want some kind of discount. So we decide to be selling it 1,400 naira, so that particular customer can have 200 naira discount. So that's 1,400 naira that we are that's our assumed price, so that assumed price, which is for 1,400 naira, we are not going to divide it by the number of pieces we have inside the pack of Betterland. I believe you understand that is 1,400 divided by 4 pieces, which will now give us 350. I believe you get. So that 350 now is what we are going to put under the bulk purchase price. That's what you are going to put. So you are going to do the same thing for all the products. So you can update all the products from here. You can see we have all the products. You can update all the product price from here. So once you update all the products in bulk, everything in bulk from here, just click on save. I believe you can see it. Once you save it, you can close this. You now navigate back to your software in that same place that you export your product price. You now navigate to submit. This submit right here. So you click on choose file. Once I click on choose file, this is the product that I just updated. I think it's under download. This product, I will now click it like this. I'll click on open. Once I click on open, you can see this is the product price. If I want to, I will just submit it. Once I submit it, it will now update all the selling price group for us. So that's how you can do it once and for all. So you don't need to worry about doing it one after the other. You can just update all the pack price or the dozen price right from the Excel, and once you are done, you just upload it back via this file to import, and you click on submit. Once you click on submit, I don't want to click on this submit. Once you click on submit, it will show update successfully right here. Once you click on update successfully, then you've already import audio. So that's the simplest way and the fastest way of doing it. So thank you, and see you in the next video.